Considering making a move and living right here in Naperville? Well, today I'm in the north section of Naperville. I'm going to walk you through all the different things that make the north side special, the things to do, and the different neighborhoods, so stay tuned. What is happening, everybody? This is Austin Weiss. I'm your go-to resource if you're ever thinking about making a move here to Naperville or anywhere else in Chicagoland for that matter. If you're brand new to this channel and you want to know everything about working, eating, living, playing right here in the Chicagoland area and Naperville, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap that bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Okay, I've had quite a few people give me a phone call lately asking about the different sections of Naperville. So this is actually part 2 of a 5-part series that I started a couple weeks ago, and I was kind of waiting for the weather to turn. So now I finally get out and about, and I'm going to take you through all the different things to do here on the north side of Naperville, the different neighborhoods, and just kind of what the lifestyle is about. I'm actually standing here at the Naperville train station. What's really cool about this is this train station takes you right into the city of Chicago. So if you're a commuter and you need to get into the loop for work or anywhere downtown, you can get there within a half hour on the express train. All the neighborhoods just behind me, there's a bunch of different single family houses, townhouses, and apartment style living. It's real easy just to get, put your shoes on, walk here in the morning, catch the train and get down to the loop super quick. So there's a lot of commuters that live right around here, and I'm gonna walk you through the different sections here just in a little bit. Located right next door to the Naperville train stop is the old Keller furniture factory, which shut down in the early 1970s and was converted to offices, businesses, and loft-style apartments, which makes it super convenient if you're a commuter and need to hit the train in the morning to get to work. Right behind me, this parking lot, there's a proposed plan being pushed around the Naperville City Council to turn this into condos, offices, and also more businesses, which I think would be fantastic if you're a commuter and you don't want to rent at the Keller building anymore and you actually want to own your own property and build equity. You can own a condo right next to the train stop, hop on the train in the morning, get down to the city, have fun, get to work, and do whatever you want. One of the hidden gems just north of the train tracks is Craigers Brat and Sausage House. I used to come here all the time when I was a kid because we lived just on the other side of the train tracks until I was about 8 years old. It has some of the best sausage and brats in the area, so make sure you check them out when you come here to Naperville. Just on the other side of the street is some of the brand new housing that's being built in this neighborhood. Most of the homes were originally built in the early 20th century, but they've since, within the last, I would say 15 years, they've started to tear them down and build brand new houses. The average price points for these northern downtown Naperville and Naperville Heights neighborhoods is just over $700,000 because they built brand new houses like the blue one just behind me. You can still find some of the original homes, as you can see just behind me as well. Those are going to be around the $300,000 price point. Sometimes you can find one for a little bit cheaper, which would make a great rental property. I'm actually walking on a path that leads right to the elementary school. If you continue walking down this sidewalk, it takes you right to Mill Street Elementary. Number 1 in my heart, because this is my alma mater, Naperville North High School, number 24th ranked high school in the state of Illinois, according to patch.com. It's located here on the north side of Naperville, just outside of CRESS Creek and about a mile north of downtown Naperville. Numerous championships in girls and boys soccer, cross country, football state championships, numerous academic state championships in various math competitions, debate competitions, and they have a fantastic extracurricular program here. I'm standing right outside the gym where I used to star in basketball back in the early 2000s, and it just brings back a lot of memories for me. With volleyball, basketball, tennis, baseball fields, and a turf field, Nike Park is second to none. It has pretty much everything, including a pavilion with a concession stand, its own seating for the fans, and it's located only a couple miles outside of downtown Naperville. So this is the go-to place that a lot of Napervillians come just to go exercise, kick around a ball, shoot a basketball, and hit some tennis balls. I'm walking around the CRESS Creek subdivision. Most of the homes were built in the 60s and 70s, as you can see by the ones behind me. Don Tosi was the original builder of a lot of these homes. Within the last 10 to 15 years, I would say, especially along the golf course, they've been tearing down the original built houses and putting up 4,000 to 5,000 square foot houses, probably $1 million plus. Most of the original houses are in that 4 to 450 range. Actually, behind me, my friend's father used to own this A-frame, and it was one of the first houses I sold in the city of Naperville. I'm here at Cress Creek Country Club. Behind me is the private 18-hole golf course. It's a membership-only course. It has its own private swimming pool as well as tennis courts. Inside it has a pavilion so that you can do weddings, different types of banquets, its own restaurant and bar. Funny story, we're driving through Cress Creek subdivision right now. The golf course is just on the other side of these homes behind us. I had a lot of friends growing up here, and we may or may not have snuck on the golf course, a few dozen times to putt around on the greens, 2, 3 in the morning, just mischievous high school kids and just good times in good old Naperville. If you're looking for something to do in Northwest Naperville, come on over to Top Golf. It's a 3-tiered golf driving range, and each ball has its own computer chip inside the ball so you can see how far you've driven the thing. It also has a fantastic bar and restaurant inside, along with a concert terrace if you want to listen to some music. And right next door is Whirly Ball. You can see I'm pointing to it right here. It's kind of like bumper car basketball. It's really cool. I definitely would recommend it. You can see that the parking lot's pretty much empty right now. It's the middle of the day on a Wednesday. Hey, it's 2020. Most things are shut down right now. I'm standing out front Longwood Elementary School, located centrally in Longwood subdivision. These homes were built in the 60s and 1970s. They range from about $325 to about $350. The nice part about this neighborhood, although it's a little bit older, the houses are more affordable. You can walk your kiddos to the school in the morning, and then directly across Aurora Avenue is the Route 59 train station, so you can just hop on, commute to work in the morning. It's also centrally located here in Naperville because it's right next to I-88 highway, so you can quickly get on there, get up to the northern burbs really easily, and get to work in the morning. I'm currently driving through Atwater. It was a subdivision built in 2017 on the former 203-acre site of Country Lakes Golf Course. It sits in District 204, so it's Mattia Valley High School. It's also in the northwest section of Naperville, which I will point out on the map. If you want something brand new, this is the spot to be. The houses range from about $400,000 to $600,000, and they've done a really great job in this neighborhood of incorporating different parts of the former golf course into ponds, walking paths, and jogging trails. A hidden gem in Naperville is McDowell Grove Forest Preserve, located just outside of downtown Naperville. You can see behind me the west branch of the DuPage River. What's really great about this park is not only the picnics, the fishing, the kayak launch, but actually the west DuPage River Trail cuts right through the forest, and you can go under the highway into the Warrenville, and it connects to the Illinois Prairie Path. Located just off the highway, iFly, it's an indoor skydiving facility. I would highly recommend it if you're afraid of heights and don't ever imagine yourself actually skydiving. This is pretty much the same thing, except you're in a controlled environment, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. Just across the parking lot from iFly is Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant. So if you're a wine fanatic like my fiance is, this is definitely one of the top spots to go get a bite to eat. And they also have wine memberships, so if you want a few bottles of wine sent directly to your house each and every month, sign up for their membership. Here in Freedom Commons, just off the highway in northwest Naperville, this place is quickly becoming the go-to destination for restaurants. In my opinion, possibly even better than downtown Naperville, has Maggiano's Little Italy behind me, Granite City Food and Brewery, Uncle Julio's Mexican Restaurant, Fogo de Chao Brazilian Steakhouse just behind me, and across the parking lot it has Morton's Steakhouse and White Chocolate Grill. Some of the best barbecue in Naperville is Sharko's Barbecue just behind me. Also, the go-to breakfast spot here in Freedom Commons is Buttermilk. And if you're a beer guy like I am, Poorhouse, they have dozens of beers on tap along with some of the best food in the city of Naperville. All right, after a long day of filming on the north side of Naperville, what better way to end it at my favorite deli, Schmaltz Delicatessen here in Naperville. It's one of the only Jewish delis here in the suburbs of Chicago. It's pretty much the only place you can get a manwich, a black and white cookie, and a giant pickle. They also have knishes, matzo ball soup, and a bunch of other tasty treats. But if you're ever thinking about making a move here to Naperville or anywhere else in the Chicagoland area, I would love for the opportunity to have a conversation with you. I'm available by phone, text, email, days, nights, weekends, and I have your back when you're making a move here to the Chicago Metro. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Man, that's good every time.